of November 2025, the year and the month of our Lord Elohim. From me, from here, it is good morning to all our Christian brothers and sisters and mothers and fathers, uncles. I want to seize this opportunity to say happy Sunday to every one of you out there, both those in diaspora and those in Biafra land. Great Biafrans and lovers of freedom, my name remains Lionman Leone. Lionman Leone, I hail from Obingwa. Obingwa is in Abia province in Biafra land. By the special grace of Chukwu Okike Abiyama Primi Henile, I voluntarily and willingly choose to help and contribute my own quota in the restoration of Biafra in the Department of Media and as Assistant Deputy National Coordinator in this very land of Brazil. And I want to seize this opportunity, this media opportunity, to thank the honorable men and women in this very land of Brazil who took it upon themselves to remain very focused and very firm in this very struggle. Even when others are minding their business, even when others doesn't want to sacrifice for future, but these few individuals, they are not discouraged by the character of others. They are not discouraged by the insult of others who does not know what freedom is all about. I thank them all because, why I'm thanking them? Because we have come very close to the point of what we are searching for. In life, consistency and value of your pursuit is what brings success to the table. And again, being courageous. That is why we, the Christians, we said the Spirit of God is the spirit of boldness and fearless. The program is restored. I think I'm having something. Oh God of Nazareth, what is going on here? Is this program restored? I think Facebook want to flag me down or what? Is it restored? Yes. I think it's stable. Please, if it's stable from your side, because I'm seeing some signals from my own side here. If it's stable for your own side, but let me indicate through comment section, please. Let me see if I can do some more settings here. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Martin. God bless you. Thank you very much. Let me first by thanking those who have joined this very broadcast. Let me thank you all out there who have joined this program so much. Dozier Chidi, you are welcome, and Onyi Best, you are welcome. Every other persons in this very broadcast, please, you are welcome. You do yourself a favor by sharing to your own wall so that those who are following you will also join this very broadcast today. Kenneth, God bless you, you are welcome. So, this is where I found some disturbing attitude or character. towards our umbrella of faith. We so much believe in theory, but sometimes when it comes to time to be practical, we now begin to display the attitude of indulgence, which can be translated as cowards. We Christians, we are very good in jumping up and shouting with microphones. We are very good in reading the attitude of David. We are very good in reading the attitudes of warriors in Bible. We are very good in telling our children in church how brave the people of Israel were before they visited Egypt. But sometimes I ask myself, what is wrong with black people? What we read and what we preach or what we propagate, at the end of the time, when the time comes to be practical, we begin to dodge out of fear. We begin to dodge out of fear. Does it mean that we love to be a slave forever and ever without making any move of losing ourselves from cage where we are? Because our thinking faculty is not that too matured. It's not that too matured. Because of what IPOB have gone through all these years, that made me realize the reason why our fathers or the rest of African nations have chosen to be in a chain rather than to lose themselves. Because freedom is the most expensive thing you can engage. While to be enslaved look easy, but more expensive. That is why there is a parable that you said, if you believe that education is expensive, try ignorant. Do you know why that word is always like that? They tell if you feel that education is expensive, try ignorant, because ignorant is more expensive. It's like when you are paying school fee of 100,000 and somebody look at the 100,000 naira as a waste and say, no, if I use this 100,000 naira to do this, to do this, to do this, I can achieve this in this. So yes, no problem. You are right in your own interpretation. Use that 100,000, go into business, do your trading, and do every other thing you want to do. But at the end of time, in the next 20 years, you will realize and blame yourself that I could have joined that very trade of going to school and follow others to pay the same 100,000. Because that one who paid that school fee, at the end of the day, we make a policy that may not be favorable to you. He may target you. He may even target you and make his policy. One single policy that person made may bring that your huge business to zero. It may be a wicked policy just to bring you down. Especially in a nation like Nigeria where law doesn't exist. Where politicians do whatever they want and go scot-free with it. Because when I begin, let me just say, first of all, say, many people don't know me. They don't know me. There was a time I choose to say, look, I give myself 3 good years. I say, I want to study this Bible from Genesis to Revelation. And not only study it, I want to get the deeper interpretation of what is written here. Then after I have gone through that, I discover when I heard Mazi Nnamdi Kanu voice, I said, this is the voice. This is the voice of freedom. Because voice of freedom can never echo through being censored. Voice of freedom always echoed raw, undiluted. There is no voice of freedom that is censored, that is true voice of freedom. Is an example. Let me say from example of what happened in Israel, as we always say, Israel, 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 Israel. In the days of Israel's suffering, lamentation, the elders of the Jew enslaved the Israelites. They enslaved them. Go and read the Bible very well. To the point that people begin to exchange their children for food. People begin to exchange their children for food. Go and ask your pastor, say, read us where this man says something like this. We search it out and read for you. And this thing began to take dominion in the land of Israel. Why the elders of the Israel, why they are calling them elders, now it is called politicians. Why the politicians in Israel, those that make decision makers in Israel, now feel that they are God over the Israelites. They now feel they are God over Israelites. It's exactly how Nigerian politicians today are feeling over the citizens of Nigerians. This is exactly how an average politician today in Nigeria, this is how they have positioned themselves. They have positioned themselves in the same manner in which the elders of Israel, elders of the Jew, positioned themselves over the Israelites of the old. People give out their children as a slave in order way to take food from the politicians. For the elders, you can call them now, it's translated into being politicians. People began to groan, people began to cry, people began to lament, suffering was extremely overwhelmed the people. The same manner, the same thing that's happening in Nigeria now. Then we have synagogue. The priest of the synagogue couldn't say anything. The priest of the synagogue couldn't say anything. The priest of the synagogue were dining with the elders of the Israel, of the Jew. The same thing. Sometimes I say, wow, history do repeat itself. The priest of the synagogue begin to dine with the elders of the Jew. This is the priest where those people who are crying for extremely suffering, this is the synagogue these people come to seek the face of the Lord. The same synagogue, the people that the elders of the Jew are enslaving, at the same synagogue they come. And those they approach there is the priest, the same priest who knows their pains and is still dining with the elders of the Jew. Until Messiah was born. Until Messiah was born. And when Messiah was born, then the Messiah grew up as 20, coming to the age of 25 years. And he walked into the synagogue. The same book of wisdom, the same book of the teaching, he laid his hand on that book. He opened the book. And he taught the people. And the whole synagogue was amazed. The whole synagogue was, everywhere was standstill. They were marveled at the supreme knowledge that Messiah translated that book into. This is the same book that the priests have been reading to the people of Israel. But when he lays his hand upon that book, he translated it, and his teaching marvel even the people of the priests of the synagogue. They say they got marveled, shocked at the knowledge in which he teach that book that very moment. Then the people, their eyes begin to open, because when you are ignorant, you are physically blind. Their eyes begin to open, their brain open, because the moment your brain open, your eyes have opened. Their brain opened, their eyes opened. When you don't understand anything, you are deaf. Then they begin to open the ears of the deaf. That is where that thing, they say Christ make the deaf to hear. That is where that thing coming. People begin to understand. They got understanding, which means their ear opened. Those who are confused, who are stagnant in one place, because when you are confused, you have nowhere to go. Exactly what is happening to Nigerians. Many Nigerians today are saying, what are we going to do? They remain in one spot. A man who remains in one spot is a crippled. Then when Christ spoke, teaches them, give them word of courage, those who are stagnant, which is can describe as crippled, then get up from where they are, begin to walk. That is where that thing came in. Jesus made the lame to walk, made the crippled to walk. That is where that word came in. The same thing that have happened today in Nigeria. Nigeria have been in blind. They are blind for a decade. They are deaf for a decade. They are crippled for a decade. Mazi Nnamdi coming. The way Christ came to rescue the people of Israel, he didn't rescue you, only Africa. You have no business with him. Every nations, God always give the nation he loves. He always give the nations their own Messiah. Go and study Bible very well. The people who cause the problem are these people, these non-entities without knowledge of any education. Each and every nation has Messiah that God will give them to deliver them from their decade of suffering. Today, Burkina Faso, from their decade of undevelopment, today go to Burkina Faso, go and see massive development going on, morning and night, projects working, no stopping, morning and night. God have given Burkina Faso their own Messiah, their own Jesus, in the person of Ibrahim Traoré. God have given us our own Jesus in the person of Mazi and Kanu. These are the spiritual signs. This country we are today, the Brazil we are, their own Jesus was called Paulo, who took it upon himself to resist the Portuguese colonies, and the others follow him. That is why that name is always honored in this land. If you search America, America got their own Jesus too, who make them what they are today. If you go to Italy, Italy has their own, God gave them their own Jesus that make them develop to that point. This Dubai you see, God gave them their own Messiah. That's why they begin to experience development. China, the same way God gave them their own Jesus that make them develop today. Because if you read the history of Chinese, they were house boys and house helps all over the world, scattered all over the world, before God provide them their own Jesus there. But because of you are ignorant, you are waiting for something that have never existed to come for your rescue. That name you see, Messiah, is a unifying name that when the country stand up, or when the people stand up, they go to that unification and they draw their own branch from it and begin to do their own work. And that is exactly what IPOB have done today to Nigerians. Very soon, everybody will be free in Nigeria. Very soon. That is why we laugh at them when they were talking about 2027. We smile. I told somebody, I said, look at these mungus. They are talking about 2027. They want to keep on enslaving because, slave masters, they are very happy. Do you think the most sweetest thing in life is to enslave your fellow human being? Humiliate your own fellow human being and make that human being feel lesser of himself or herself. This is exactly what Nigerian politicians have done. If you watch the Igbo politicians today, the recent Igbo politicians today, you will see that they have adopted the character of jihadists. Do you know how radical Islamic jihadists do? You don't dare criticize them, they will behead you. You don't dare question them, they will behead you. If you watch the attitude of our governors from Enugu State to Anambra, to Delta, to Imo State, Teboyi, you will see that they have beginning to roll in that particular jihadist radical Islamics method. They are beginning to roll it. But you may be thinking we are not Muslim. No. Those who are governing you have joined the radical Islamic terrorist organization. Now they are behaving like them. If you watch now, from the federal level, journalism in Nigeria has been completely destroyed, because the voice of federation, or you can call it of a nation, is journalism. Through journalism, the pressure from the journalism of every nation comes out accountability. Because journalists are the people who have the right to question me of what they put in my hand. It's a lion man. This water you are drinking, where did you get this water from? As soon as I hear that question, I will say, okay, oh, sorry, I got this water from so supermarket, and I put it in my refrigerator. Oh, lion man, when did you get this water? Can you tell us the period? Can you remember the period of days you got this water? Oh, okay, I got this water. Sorry, I got this water on Thursday, or I got this water on Friday, or I got this water this morning. Then that time I know that there are some eyes that is focusing on me. There are things I want to do. I will check well. I don't know if these journalists are following me. There is places I want to enter. I will check well. I don't know if these journalists are following me. I withdraw myself. But look at what is going on in Nigeria today. Journalism died. First thing they first do is to make sure that they kill journalism and they murder it. They begin to tell the journalists how they are going to present their report to the public. The politicians begin to give directive of how the journalists can present their report. And if anybody go contrary to that, he will be arrested. Because of what? Islamic jihadist control. This is the operate. That is, go and make Google. Go and make the research. This is how they operate. Then I keep on, since over 4 years, I keep on telling people, since over 5 years, I keep on telling people, you are not in democracy again, no. You are not in democracy again, no. You are now in extremist Islam control. Some wise people who are well educated, they know what I'm talking is true. But some ignore that word, saying they want to fight against my government. They want to fight against my government. A place where you cannot express yourself any longer. What did they do? After they destroy journalism, they now walk into force, infiltrated the force. That is why police today can stop you in Nigeria on a highway and tell you, give me 10,000 and go your way. If you don't give me, you are going to station. And you will see a Nigerian panicking and begging, because that is the pattern of jihadist rule. So that you have no word of your own anymore. You have to live like a slave. Whatever the authority, anybody they give uniform said, is what you will do. If you don't do it, you may likely die, which have led to the death of many people in Nigeria. You may likely die. Jihadists. And the beneficiary of this particular pattern of the jihadists are happy. But they never knew that time will come. Even them who are beneficiary, we do what? We begin to cry. When the real implementation of that jihadist established, they will cry. Because that is how it works. Go in the north. Before you become a politician in the north today, you must convert to Islam. You must convert to Islam. This thing has been going on. That is why Meeti Allah, before the arrival of IPOB, that's why Meeti Allah begin to tell all the state governors from all the 36 states of Nigeria, state governors begin to create ministry for Meeti Allah in their various states. This thing have taken place before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu begin to shout on Radio Biafra. Then the thing begin to reduce. They have made that demand in Abia State, where Meeti Allah now take decision and tell the people of other states in which they are not part of the state. They will tell them they have to get commissioner, Meeti Allah commission, Meeti Allah commission in states. This is where this is titles to surround everybody. They wanted to circulate this thing to surround everybody until the arrival of IPOB. IPOB became an obstacle. And another thing there is that our politicians who are visiting the north, now they will go to their colleagues in the north, these Fulanese. From the street, from the road that lead to their house, you will see Fulanese lying down on the floor. Oh, everybody will lie down, worshipping one single human being, who is a senator or who is a House of Rep member or who is a local government member. So when our own politicians go there and saw this thing, they admire it. The thing suits them. They admire it. They see it as see this man. Their people are worshiping him. You know, the human being have one kind of brain that I call a flexible brain thinking. To him, he loved what he see, but he never knew that's the beginning of the destruction of every society. To him, who have followed his colleague, travel to north and see how they were lying down, worshiping him, then he begin to share them 1,000 naira. He will open his motor, carry a bundle of money, begin to share them. The Chinedu or Mecca who follow Yusuf to Zafara, who is a governor in Anambra, we now follow one of his colleagues to his own place and saw what take place there. He will love it. Inside his mind, he will now say, our own people are disrespectful. You see now, he begin to have that wicked thought. Our own people are disrespectful. They can't do this. They can't lie down for me. But look at how they are lying down for Yusuf, my colleague. His own people are lying down. But my own people, they are too respectful. They can't lie down. Then this time will come, he will confront Yusuf. He will tell Yusuf. My own Yusuf will not tell them, don't worry. You can do it. Look at how he does. If anybody castigates you, lock him up. To the point when they arrest now, their colleague, this Fulani radicalist, will tell them, transfer an able man who is arrested in Enugu, bring him to North. Have you asked yourself, why is our politicians locking people up and transferring them to North? A lot of questions that you people never ask you. A lot of questions that you people never ask. But this question we are going to ask them when time comes. So does it mean there is no prison in our own region? Have you asked yourself this question? Have you asked your governors? Have you asked your senators? Have you asked your lawmakers, state lawmakers? Why is our own people, let me say, not only the innocent who speak and they were arrested, both the criminals, why is our own criminals being transferred to the North? Have you sit down and asked yourself? Because this is the question that we IPOB have deliberated on. Why is our politician transferring our own youth to North? Does the youth in the North, if they offend or commit crime or anything, did these people also transfer them to the East? The answer is no. Then have you sit down and reason this word and reason this action and say, why is like this? Why is like this? Why is like this? Do you know why? They are taking them there to indoctrinate them into Islam. That's why they are taking them. Most of them, when they are released, after many years, watch their mentality. Most of them who may not understand how to save themselves and accept that Islam mentality, they kill them there. They will not allow those ones to come back home. That's why your governors and your lawmakers and your politicians are transferring the Easterners to the North. Because their own, this radical Islamic pattern of governance, of ruling, is amazing because it makes them not to account to anybody. The Igbo governors, the Igbo politicians begin to enjoy this particular evil. They now see it as opportunity. Now look at what we are talking about. We are telling them, these are the people that you say that you elected, allegedly elected. And the same people who elected them is telling them, come, don't talk about 2027 election. Because we cannot continue like this. We cannot continue undeveloped. We cannot continue being intimidated. We cannot continue living in a state where we cannot move around in the night without police embarrassment. No, we are tired. This is 21st century. Those centuries has gone where we accepted this kind of thing. We need to enjoy this earth because we have no heaven to go. Our journey begins here. Our journey ends here. So don't deny me my own enjoyment here. Telling me I should endure. Then if I die, I go there. Why can't you send me there when I'm alive? If you believe that that thing is true. Onye nwụrụ last azụ nke agbaka ebe. Who will be the one that will be a witness that oh, the heaven na see it. It was, if you do it, that is what I call thinking what you sleep with. Imagination of what you imagine and you sleep with. The spirit take you there to take you to your imagination. That's why I ask people, go and study this Bible well, you will discover that there is no heaven. If you carry this Bible, read it very well. The same Bible will give you the clarity of there is no heaven. You are mega churches, pastors know this thing excellently. Because if they tell you, you may not be submissive to them. So that's why they keep on deceiving you on this manner, on this. Go and ask your pastor who want to tell you the truth. That, oh God, is that heaven? If you want to be sincere, he will tell you, no, it doesn't exist. So why are you now allowing your fellow human being to take what belongs to you and him and eat it alone, enjoy it alone, and not tell you to wait till you die, then you go heaven? Since we discovered it in IPOB, we said, no, these resources belong to all of us. You must use it to build our heaven. We want to see that heaven on earth. Give us heaven. Because even Bible tell you clearly, let it be done on earth. English. Or you come to see that most foolish people in Nigeria are those who graduated in Nigeria. Something common interpretation of a very simple word you cannot interpret well. What does the Bible tell you? Let it be done on earth as it is in heaven. What is the meaning of heaven? Something beautiful, something magnificent, something well built, something organized. Go and Google heaven in your Google district. It will begin to give you the examples of heaven. Something nice, something built very nice, something magnificent, something peaceful. The people who wrote the Bible say, accordingly, build your place like heaven. In heaven, you fear no death, isn't it? Those who live in Canada, they walk around in the midnight. They can walk around in the 1 a.m. in the night. They fear no death. That is heaven. Those who live in Switzerland, they walk around 2 a.m. in the night. They fear no death, because in heaven, they fear no death. They walk around. They move, they enjoy themselves, they come back to the house. Death did not embrace them, because they have built their heaven. Security. In heaven, there is no suffering. Those that lives in this developed world, before you graduated from university, even during the time of your schooling, you're already working. You experience no suffer. That's why in heaven there is no suffering. That is the meaning. Your pastors know. That is why they are enjoying their life on earth. That is why they buy themselves every good thing. They know better than you. That is why the developed world citizens hold their own politicians responsible. Hold them, push them to account for them. That is why, if their own politicians eventually go and buy the wristwatch of $50,000, journalists will track the number and get the photo and find out that this watch is original, and that watch is worth $50,000. They will ask the whole president, how dare you buy the watch of $50,000? Because they know that this man is now trying to eat what belongs to all of them. The president of this country, Jabo scenario, the one they voted out. I've said this story here in this media. He traveled to, I think, is it Qatar? Qatar, yeah, Qatar. Or Saudi Arabia. No, Saudi Arabia, sorry. Saudi Arabia. And the businessman in Saudi Arabia gifted him Rolex. Go and Google the news. It's there. That was the first corruption charges he faced. He gifted him Rolex wristwatch of 50,000 US dollar. No, you people should be listening. 50,000 US dollar only. Not even 1 point something million US dollar. Just small gift, a businessman, because that money to the man is just a small token. He just buy the watch. I give you this watch. And the man carried the watch and give to his personal assistant. Then the personal assistant, he said, I give you, because the man know how critical the politics in this land is. He give to his personal assistant. He dash him the watch. The personal assistant, as a happy now, you know, happy man that his president dash him rich watch that somebody gifted him. He put the thing in his hand. Journalists take the photo of the watch in his hand. They zoom it. The next thing we hear in television, they begin to talk. It becomes a topic of television channel where journalists gather. Analysis came aboard. How come a personal assistant to our president is wearing the rich watch of $50,000? How much is his salary? How much is his this? How much is his that? This matter begin to grow belly. It begin to grow stomach. You know, problem not supposed to they start. The matter begin to grow stomach. Begin to turn to pregnancy. Play, oh. Even I was even saying, what is wrong with these people? Watch. $50,000. then does it mean that we will assistant what do you call it, personal aid to the president? So does it mean that this man does not want to buy such watch for himself? When the matter begin to grow belly, this man have to come and clarify himself, because they are not focusing on the president. But they say no. Now me dash him the watch. This is the watch somebody dash me. They not turn and say, did you tell the country when they give you that watch? Did you tell, as a president, did you tell the country that you are governing? Do you tell them that you receive gift from Saudi Arabia? Now, just look at the matter. Did you tell them? No. Then, if you didn't tell the people of this country, somebody gifted you a watch of 50,000 naira, then did you have the right not to tell them? I was like, what is wrong with all these people? When they drag this thing, they say no. Even if it is the businessman in Saudi Arabia have to come on air and clarify the problem. I said, I am the one who gifted the president this watch. they begin to ask this man, which business does he do? Which business is strike with this man? That this man will give him this, give him this word. Okay, now they now leave that area. People, lawyers begin to defend the man. Journalists begin to drag the thing. Some lawyers are against the man. Some lawyers in defense of the man. At the end of the day, they said they now concluded that the man made a mistake. As a president of the people who does not own himself, he's supposed to present this thing to the journalist. I received this gift too. If you know that he is not hiding anything, why did he hide it? Why didn't he review this and somebody dash him this watch? What does that character show? That man is a servant. They have placed the man in a level of being a servant. Like your servant now, when you send your servant, if somebody is your boy, that is what politician is in every country. Go and ask. They are like homo boy. Let me speak it in our own language. The governors ndị ekperima niile na emu na akaja. Kodo ha anya lo unu akarịrị ha. When the day you come out as a politician, which means you have come out to reduce yourself as one boy to others. Can kọwatara ndị Igbo politicians maka Benjamin Kanu le ko tututututu. Akwe that boy. Akwe that boy. Oge ji aka ya egbu onwe ya o. Ihu Benjamin Kanu, oge ji aka the way m da ahịa oge ji aka egbu onwe ya. Ọbụghị ndị Abia steeti ga-egbu ya. Oge ji aka egbu onwe. Oti ha n'isi Abia steeti, Oti ha n'isi Abia steeti. Anyị dote ọnọdụ, anyị dote ebe kwesịrị nọ. Ochela, he think that Igbo land is that Igbo land of those days. No. So this teaching I'm teaching to Yorubas. I am also teaching the Hausas. To know that the politicians, the meaning of being a politician simply means you are the servant to the people. You are not boss. You are not oga. You are not king over the people. You are common servant. That when people want you to account for the message they send, you are a messenger. They send you a message and you have to return the message with humility. Come with the spirit of humility. When they ask you, well, how much did you buy this water? You tell them how much you buy it. Any day you don't supposed to tell them, they put you in jail. That is why in a developed world, politicians go to jail. People who send the message, if they return the report of the message unclear to the people say, come, you a thief. I send you a message, you go and steal from me, or you go to jail. They send them to jail. They send them to jail. That is why they go to jail. To prove to them that they are servant. That is why they are multi-billionaires and millionaire business people in the country, in the developed country. They do whatever they like because nobody send them message. That's why many of them don't want to go nearer to politics. When Trump was coming to politics, don't you see what people were advising him? Are you going to politics to do what? Are you ready to be servant? Then because of the determination, he determined from being a boss, reduce himself into being a servant to the people of America in order way to deliver American people from Democrats. Because the man, white people, they have vision. They have seen where these Democrats are leading US to. That they are leading them into the complete destruction. The man takes it, so no, I rather reduce myself from being a boss into being a servant to the people of America. Because if I keep quiet, if you hit the eye, you will affect the nose. If you hit the eye, you will affect the nose. If I affect the nose, you will affect the ear. If I affect the ear, you will affect the head. All of you that say IPOB, we want problem. Let me tell you something. In a long-term existence of evil, when the truth come out, that truth will definitely become problem. So because of Nigeria have turned evil as a custom, this thing is normal. You know, as like you job Biafra or Brumenala. It's not what our forefathers, the parable of our forefathers. You job Biafra or Brumenala. So many people who are seeing IPOB as a troublemaker today, do you know why they are seeing us as a troublemaker? Because this thing, this evil has been there. It now become one of the culture of Nigeria. So anybody who is coming to dismantle it will be seen as a troublemaker. This is the gospel truth. So those who are seeing us as a troublemaker, that's why I advise IPOB member, don't be angry with them. The time will come, they will appreciate you, not now. It's like this now that we have reduced in church. When pastor will come and tell you, so give God so that God will multiply you, God will give you. Such thing doesn't exist. There is no amount of money or gift you will give God that God will multiply you. It doesn't work that way. It's a pure capital lie. It's a scam. Today, that nonsense have completely stopped. Because we have said it and say it and say it and say it. What happened? People now begin to say, no, this people are saying is true. Sultan of Sokoto, they knew that IPOB is right. But the problem is, they are now addicted to enslave the people. So to them, who is us? To take away something they have implemented as one of the culture in Nigeria. That is the problem. That is why the Fulani Caliphate said, didn't I say it here? In 2018, they said they know Biafra will come. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if it is only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that they will hold their hand on and kill him, they are satisfied. How many of you hear when I say that word? How many of you hear when I say that word? That is why in 2019, among the people who released this report, Oga, don't put your leg in any African country. I was among the people who established that report. Oga, don't put your leg in any African country. Even though when they call you, come, let us discuss for Biafra in Africa. No. Let them come to Europe or America, where human rights exist. Or it equal African country. Then some criminals who surround him now look at that report and say, nah, happened there, Akwanya eri chago. Akwanko eri akwa go ha result here. Emana nwata sị ọnụ na-ele eshishi. Mbosi ye ga-eme ọ ma ga agwa. Akwa Kanu ntaka ndị freedom money. Ndị ọzọ na-azọ freedom ha chọrọ ha bụ ego. Ha chọrọ ha bụ popularity. (2019) this is not urgent. Then report was released 2019. Then the incident took place 2021. Are you going to say now IPOB did not try in other way to guide their leader. IPOB guided their leader. But some people corner him. And the sole leader follow them. This is the problem. The same thing. Okay. When you disobey our report, and when there such thing happen, we did not develop anger and said, because somebody like me, and that's why I didn't come up on air for 2 weeks. If you notice that I wanted to walk away. That 2 weeks of my silence on media was to walk away. Because my anger was, what is wrong with our leader? So when I hear that news, I'll say, where, how? I was even thinking that this didn't happen in Britain. Maybe Britain just carry him, go and give. I said, when I hear he is from Kenya, I say, African country, I say, which means, does it mean that this man does not respect people who are following him or what? That was, I must tell you open. I said, does it mean that this man does not respect people who is leading or what? I wanted to walk away. Many people beg, like, madam, if you walk away, this thing, that is exactly what Nigeria government want. When one man told me, they said, lion man, if you walk away, this is exactly what Nigeria government want. People like you walk away. They will know that, yes, I keep quiet for 2 weeks. I think this thing can. Because the area I was thinking is disrespectful. I said, no. Look, that was where my mentality. What kind of? I call it disrespect, but I thought, well, he was deceived. I carry my anger, my anger in me. I carry it and throw it away. I said, journey continue again. Another problem. Because when something don't happen, everything in this world have solution. What does not have solution is dead. When you are die, no solution more. No solution anymore. Okay. We need to go back and re-strategize to know how this thing will be handled so that this man will come out there safely. Because he commit no crime. The only crime he's committing is that he wants to stop the enslavement going on in Nigeria. And how are you going to stop it? It cannot belong to one Nigeria and stop it. It's impossible. The only way you will do it is dismantle the foundation, allow everybody to go their different way, then the enslavement will do what? Disappear. Okay. When the deed have happened, the error have taken place. Then what is now is to what can we do to correct the error, to keep the person alive? Because the genesis of Mazi and the Kanu was to kill. It wasn't to bring him to court. It was to take him and kill him and end Biafra. Okay. Some people say, now let us take action. Let us do this. I say, no. No be action. This thing no be matter of action. Not diplomacy. They say, I know how many people who insulted me. They say, the freedom fighter. The freedom fighter. Oh, one the freedom fighter. Look at how they are sounding. Say, Oga, you don't know how government function. This thing no be anything. If you not take violence, which means you people have given them opportunity to win over us. This no be something of violence. It's what we bring Mazi and Kanu out is strategy. It's pure strategy. When you dish out this one, you push for it. If it didn't work, you drop that one. you close your door. You go in again, strategize again. You open the door, you come out, you throw that one. You push it. If it didn't work, you close your door again. By the time you do it, the time will come. Because as you are strategizing, the government is doing their own. As you are strategizing, two people. This is the two elders fighting. This is matured people fighting. Two matured men are dragging for something. Don't think it's you are matured and the other one is baby. No. This is two matured men dragging for something. And the other matured man is in position of billions, trillions. While the other matured man is in position of wisdom. IPOB is in position of wisdom. This one is in position of trillions and millions, throwing it up and down. Using it to buy people off. So the only thing that defeats money is wisdom. When you have wisdom, you defeat a man with what? Billions. It's a common sense. You don't defeat a man with billions in his position with now come, let us fight. You will go and buy fighters that will fight you. But if you apply the wisdom and tell that man with billions in his hand, I say, oh, when he said to people, he say, oh God, don't worry, we are not fighting. Cool down. What is wrong with you? You use your wisdom. What is wrong with yourself? We are not fighting. Calm down. You two, they behave like small child. That time you don't. That thing below where he said. Do you know why he said that below? He's not the one that will fight you. You have already hired fighters. Hide them at the back of the fence. What he just wanted you to do that time. Two of you just pa. You will just shout, yeah! Those fighters will come and finish you. So in other way, you will apply your brain. How are you going to apply it? But when he said that below, throw it, he said, oh, God, cool, or down. What's wrong with yourself? You use your wisdom. If you use that wisdom, you say, oh, God, come. Let us go and talk as a man to man now. This is never this fight. You will carry him, corner him, enter room. Immediately you enter that room, you hit them from out. Boom! Because you don't enter where those people he hired doesn't see him again. You put him in that room, hold his neck, hold him on the ground. So Nnamdi, they said below for you, the Chris. Before he come out from that room, he will sustain wound. Before he comes out from that room where you corner him enter, he will sustain wound. Hey, whoa. Water. We told them this is not something of water. Mind what you do. What you do may be endangering the life of this man. We keep on singing it. We keep on saying his siblings were jumping up and down, following where action is, sharing money. Because the action is bringing money. Don't you know that action brought money? Those who are giving you money, do you think that they meant well for you? No. That is the money given to them in order to induce you. They want to use that money to induce you so that you will give them more evidence to hold. Ndosoji, Master Osoji, we are secretly going to where money is, taking money. Allah 3 years go from here to here. Allah pregnant one up and down. In the freedom fighter. The freedom fighter amuhala quarter. Onye na log ami akro ami onwere ke appetite onwere amu iji akroto. What be him who better this struggle? Freedom fighter. You can with a spirit, I'm with Jackwater. Which means you are not fighting now. If you are fighting, if you are fighting, Odogu will be dead until the fight is over. Odogu will be sleeping. Until the fight is over. Yeah, we're on Luju everywhere. Onata go America. Yanata la London. Yanata la Germany. Yanata la Italy. Consort children are with me. Consort children are with me. I don't want another day to go with go into agriculture. Our Onata Yasunya Lipuan. Onata Yasunya Lipuan. The freedom fighter. Since it's separate, on nana. Ola parin de carriera. Ola parin de carriera. Well, over the lock. And they have me hebo people with a good conscience. And then when a human conscience. Because if you look at it, what can you do? Believe me, you won't kill him. If you kill him, what are you going to gain? If you kill him, what are you going to gain? This is men of conscience. Most of the people in this struggle we have discussed about their secret life, dirty secret life. Sometimes, if they do it to all these politicians in Nigeria, they will kill them. But all those things, when we discover it, because of we have respect for blood. That is why I always angry with Igbo politicians. I say, how come Igbo politicians, we have culture. Igbos are known for having respect for blood. Our forefathers have this respect for blood, for human blood. You don't share human blood anyhow. But today, Igbo politicians, this character is not in them anymore. They have adopted Fulani character inside them. They kill anyhow without respecting human blood. They take life, another person's life, anyhow. This is why we say we will go back to Biafra. Let us go and form our so that we bring all this character back again. Ihe all eme, all the issues we have. Ya try here to that tribe. Hebufu here. Because there is something that is more more provoking in life is when you are doing your work diligently. And somebody who does not contribute anything, that the only thing he does is he is a beneficiary for that particular project. Then you tell that person, you deny that person that beneficiary opportunity. The person begin to be talking nonsense. Even the annoyance alone can even lead you to say, nah, I will finish this person. This is a person who have never put his even $1 in this project. They will look at people who have contributed their own money, their time. You have the audacity to be insulting them. Is there anything more provocable than this? Is there anything more provocable than this? These are the people who does not sleep in the night. When you are on top of hotel room, I want them on our phone, let me meeting. Let me meeting after meeting, meeting after meeting. Because they said to you, this thing, since you have discovered that this is what you do for a living. No, it's nothing worked this way. Men have died in this journey. Many people are displaced because of this journey. No, this thing can't continue like this. Go and find something doing. Go and find work. They went to the door. And the worst part of it, you want to collect this thing from them. You are spoiling somebody's name. Sabotaging the journey. It's like now, somebody now who now want to collect something from somebody, he now go to Mr. A and tell Mr. A, this Brazil now, you want to collect something from somebody. You now present my name that I didn't even know you, I don't even do you anything wrong. You now say, I want to tell you something about Lion Man. Lion Man name banka, Lion Man name inka, Lion Man name umu son na akam. Lion Man ekwe wete go put at 10 kobo. I am these people hachogonka. Onye were go nye. You know, sometimes our people are very stupid. The person never hear from me to know what he told me, if it is true or not. He will not see me, he will not carry the story. Lion Man is bad, Lion Man is this, Lion Man is this, Lion Man is that. That time, people who want to enter IPOB, Brazil, they will look at me, they say, no, leave these people. He will not conclude. It is called sabotage. Because of what you want to get, you first of all sabotage the journey. And when they talk about saboteurs, you will come out and say something against the saboteur. Don't you know that you are the primary saboteur? You are the primary saboteur. Because of what you want to get, you first of all spoil my name. Why can't you approach them directly? One name. Ema na Nigeria ayeno, ema eba ayeno, ema ka odi. Ndị ba anyị nwere obiọma, o nwere ka ndị ba anyị si echiche. Na ema na Nigeria nwere ka odi nwanne, chọtụrụ ọ bụrụ ole unu ji unu chọrọ m. O nwere mgbala ga enye ya. Must you spoil somebody's name before you get what you want? It's like a man who want to go and talk to a woman. Instead of you to go and talk to a woman, if first of all you want to spoil somebody's name, this character is very common in some of our Igbo brothers. You see a beautiful woman, maybe you see that woman with me. Maybe you have been targeting the woman. Are you not a man enough? Why can't you approach the woman and talk to the woman like a matured man? Pretty lady, you are fine. I admire you. You look good. You look very pretty. Can I be your friend? Oh, the lady will say, oh, no, or yes. If the lady say yes, maybe the same lady is the lady that is moving out with me. Who am I to drag it? The lady have made her choice, which means maybe you may be better than me. That is why he say yes. The only thing I walk away, look for another person. That is how things is done. Must you first of all go there and say, pretty lady, I want to tell you something. I see you with that man. That man is that man is a bad person. Oh, that man is a this. So that man is oh my God! Okay, one film what? That man is a political. Aku kulado. What kind of story is that? If it is a wise person, you already know that you are a very big fool. If it is a wise lady, you already know that you are a very big idiot. This is something we are talking about. Be reasonable at all time. That's what makes you human being. We were telling the Igbo governors, Igbos, stop talking about 2027. People are dying. Nigeria getting worse. Not here talking about 2027. Tinubu is talking about 2027 again. Let him talk him. Let God punish him. We have silenced that 2027. This is how they behave. The same Tinubu that said if he entered the power, he is going to seize the opportunity to consult referendum. That's what Tinubu told. That made me happy. So okay, if it is this agenda, good. Because anybody that is coming to be Nigeria president that doesn't have this agenda is a wicked person. Is a devil. Is a demon. The only person that is coming as a president of Nigeria is a person that will be boldly campaign on the campaign ground and say, I am coming to make people make decision of where they will, if we are going to be one or separate. That candidate is the candidate that will ask the masses, go and vote him. You have spoken the truth. This person is ready to resolve your problem. That's why I say you people should reject P2B. Reject him totally. Anybody that is telling you in one Nigeria, let me tell you that now one Nigeria can never give you comfortable life. One Nigeria can never give you good life. One Nigeria shall remain product of death, product of destruction. Take it or you leave it. Not even Christ, Jesus Christ, the Christians believe. If you bring Jesus Christ to Nigeria to come and govern Nigeria, he will fail. He will become a failed Jesus. That time his name will not turn to a failed Jesus. And you're not adding a failure in his name. Nigeria can never be better being together. The only solution, you people, you can never comprehend the amazement that you will going to experience when Nigeria divide. It is after many years. You see, this IPOB will be celebrated. Blessed are those that is in IPOB. For your name shall be written boldly in the history book of Yoruba, in the history book of Hausa, in the history book of Fulani. Even the Fulani will write your name in the history book as men and women who deliver them. They don't know what they are doing now because Sultan of Sokoto, these criminals who are benefiting from the error, we always wash brain them. Normally, they will wash brain them. Pastor Adeboye will wash brain his members because he wants to protect that business for his children. David Oyedepo will wash brain the members in order way to, but he will be thinking that he is speaking in your favor. No, anybody who is speaking in one Nigeria unity is not speaking in your favor. He is speaking against your future. Understand? Let me tell you something. Somebody like me can never deceive any human being on earth. That is the vow I made to my spirit. Before my father died, I told my father, I will stand by the truth. And my mother watched me. After many years, my father died. They watched me. Know that, yes, I have maintained that promise I made to my father. And I told my mother before her face, I said, Ma, I will remain a man of truth, even though it will make me remain empty. It will make me remain poor. I accepted it. My mother looked at my eye and said, Agonna. That is, take this word, take it from me. I stand there. And my mother watch me, grow old, die. See me maintain that thing. And I tell it to myself, I will remain truthful. Even though that truth will deny me opportunity, no problem. And I ask God for one thing. I say, Lord, give me strength to find food that I will eat by myself and take care of my family. Don't deny me good health. Don't deny me strength. If you know that you are not going to give me strength, God, who brought me to this world, keep me on time. Don't let me grow. Keep me on time so that I will leave the world without being going contrary to my own promise. And I know the word I have. God say, for you to say this thing, if you remain in this your word, I will never disgrace you. I will never allow you to suffer shame. And that is what is happening. Any country I enter my feet upon, let it be where there is no, everybody is suffering. I don't suffer. Go and ask people. If I go there, it will be like magic. I will switch in, I will find something that people will say, how come this man is living comfortable where all of them are struggling? It's covenant. It's covenant. In this life, you have to choose what will provoke God, what will make God look on you. Say, no, this person, no. I will be with him. He must be a man of consistency, a man of your words. That's why I don't promise people anything. If you run to my help, if I have, I tell you, I don't have. If I have, I tell you, I have. Look, okay, take. If I don't have, I will tell you, I don't have now, but let me see what I can do. Because I don't want to go against my own word. Like telling you, I will give you this water. I begin to dribble you. No. It's like, that means I'm going against my word. On the 20th, for question you asked, Odinaka Chuku Maka, for the question you asked on the 20th. Now, let me educate you. Thank God bless you very well. God bless you. This person who wrote this thing. God bless you. 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 I repeat, God bless you. That is the reason why I say God bless you. Because you brought something very, very important. Let me treat the matter of this person who made this comment. Our stand on the 28th is already that James Omotoshe, the judge, has made the greatest mistake of his life. The world is waiting for him. Do you know why? The journalists, according to the news headline, said, except they are going to hold the news headline or the news company, unless they are going to arrest them by saying maybe this is not what he did. Why did they allege him? The news headline says that James Omotoshe angrily, underline that language, angrily ruled the matter. Rule on the 28th to rule over the case. Underline the line, angrily pronounced 28th for the ruling of the matter. Angrily. So, in a judiciary, in a law, you don't personalize a case, because the angrily simply means he has personalized the case against the constitution, existing constitution. Take your all of you go and take your pen and paper. Let me lecture on this one now. In a case, you must rule your matter or rule a case as a judge according to a written law written by the nation constitution. You don't pronounce sentence that is not matchable or unquotable from what? From the constitution that is with you, that's present on your table. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, if you want me to enter defense, read it out for me, the written law that back your claim. Is it not what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said? He didn't say he will never enter defense. Because if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu enter defense outside the written law, which means Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have defined and broken the rule of law. That means Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have established illegality upon illegality, which is another offense in a rule of law. Do you think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not intelligent? Have you seen me say anything against what his action is? Somebody have called me. He said, Lion Man, you haven't said anything of what your leader are doing in court. I said, Oga, my leader is doing it right. He said, how? He's challenging the judge. I said, no, he's not challenging the judge. He is requesting that the judge give him the written law in which he can establish his defense. The man said, no, there is pattern in which, since he want to defend himself, I said, since he want to, I said, this is the why Nigeria is getting rotten, because the lawyers, even they are afraid to speak in the presence of judge. It's like when Peter Nyako deceived Alode Jimako to file for retrial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he stupidly went and filed. That's why when he came to IPOB leadership to seek for their consent over the retrial, those ones deny him their consent. Those ones say, no, we will deny you our consent. This thing you are going to is illegal. The leadership told Alode Jimako, this thing you are going to is illegal. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because he doesn't respect them. That's why sometimes when you don't respect your father as a child, you will likely suffer. When you don't respect your child, when you don't respect your father as a child, you will likely suffer in life. And when you are suffering, your father will only be looking at you. So, but as a father, you will not abandon that child. This is exactly what is happening to IPOB and the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case. Have these people insulted IPOB enough? I mean, the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Alode Jimako, they have done more than insult. But because of we are father over them, What will you do? You sometimes you look, they suffer, you step in again. Because when you I always ask people this thing. That's the question I always ask people. They say, Lion man, why you always try to forgive people? I say, Oga, when you have a bad child, are you going to throw that child away? Or are you going to kill the child? Answer me. He said no. I say, hey, the only thing you have to manage that child. You keep on pushing until that child over that time making it boom. You keep on pushing until over that time making it boom. Over that time boom. As a father, you will cry because you will pain you. When they came to seek for compensation of the leadership, those who said no. No, we are not giving you our consent. No. We stand on the previous. Sorry, I'm coming. We stand on the previous rule that said the charge and acquitted. Because that particular rule manifested from the written law. The retrial were manifested by outside the written law. And let me tell you what the James Omotoshe is doing. James Omotoshe is right for what he's doing to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's 100% right. Let me tell you what. Because if you in a law, when you give a signal of illegality, the judge will capitalize there to strike you too in an illegal way. So because of they filed the retrial of the case after the Supreme Court have discharged him and acquitted him, because of alloyed greediness, only God knows what he wanted. Because of he have filed in case outside constitution, because that thing was done, there is no constitution that back it up that he can retry that case, retry that case. No. So do you know what happened now? James Omotoshe is a wise criminal. Let me just put it there. He's a wise criminal. Wise, wicked, Sharia, extremist, terrorist. That is what he is. He's a wise man. And now look at those guys. Since you people have four mugu, into filing for a retrial, then in this, what did he first do? He first of all negotiated with some politicians. Wike alone paid 2.3 billion. That guy is a billionaire now. Plus the one some businessmen give him in our land. I used to listen to the money that this man is realizing on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case is getting to almost 6 billion naira. And he promised those ones that he is going to get that job done. Do you know why he says he's going to get that job done? Because he has seen Alloyd as somebody who is ignorant over this law. Then another thing that gives James Omotoshe courage is when a former attorney general of Nigeria, hey, Ndi Igbo, hey, Canada be, or what will happen to this man? A whole former attorney general that's supposed to know the in and out of constitution and law came out and said he's going to defend Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on the ground of illegality. See, are you sure that this man obtain this law degree meritly or fraudulently. Is it not what? When I ask, some people come and say, don't go there, don't attack the man, don't attack the man. Yeah, some people in leadership say, don't attack the man, just leave, go have a memo come attack. That's why I stopped that program that time. Because I believe that leadership, their advice was good. Because the perspective in which people, the public will see it, they will say, nah, it's like this lion man is attacking these people who want to help Mazi Nnamdi. They will call it help. But I have seen it that this is not help. It's error. Sorry. I said, this is error. This man is not coming to help. This is error. It's a huge error. A man of that caliber. Thank God, that one son have also said he was surprised when he see Agabi. But Agabi should be the one to guide them and even tell them that this is illegal. That is why I interpreted it the way it should be. I said, well, Agabi is a one Nigerianist, a hardcore of one Nigerianist. I said, maybe he cunningly, maybe deceptively coming just to submit Mazi Nnamdi into prison. Then I walk away. That's what I told somebody. I said, this man, the way the angle I'm seeing it, maybe he came just to hand him over to prison and walk away. Because he don't supposed to, because this man not supposed to be there. He not supposed to even say, I want to come and help. Help under what? Under ground of illegality. So when Mazi Nnamdi saw the tip, Mazi Nnamdi is a wise man. When they now see the signal, so Mazi Nnamdi now realize that the people who put for the trial have made mistake. They want to now revise, going back to former stand. That is where Mazi Nnamdi is trying to drag the court back. But the problem now that is here now is his signature is for this retrial. He has put down his signature for approval. He has put down his signature for approval. So the only way he can dodge this trap is now that he's demanding that the law is being read out. So the only way James Omotoshe can never jam Mazi Nnamdi. If he dare it, his career is finished. Although the money they paid him is to end his career. Already the man have already decided to end his career. Now, somebody who have gathered over 6 billion for this particular case, one day, he have ended his career very well. So most of us know, he also know that he want to end his career. And this man have determined to end his career with money. That is the secret. He have determined to end his career with a huge money. And they have gotten that money and they want to end his career. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. James Omotoshe doesn't go and investigate him. He doesn't care what he want to do. He want to end his legal practitioner career completely with that money that Igbo politicians have offered him. That's why I tell you that he's a very wicked, wise man. So the only way Mazi Nnamdi can escape this trap is that thing he is demanding. So Before you know what happened, everybody now will not be saying, go and bring the written law to back here ruling. Bring the written law and back the ruling. That is the only chances Mazi can, except they will not go back and make a new law and amend that constitution. Except Nigeria Senate and the will now run to go and include approval of kidnapping. They will first of all, they will add kidnapping into Nigeria constitution and legalize it. If they legalize kidnapping, that is now where they will have a basic ground. Nigeria will first of all legalize kidnapping in their constitution and add it into constitution and implement it and sign it into law. Tinubu, Benin Women's Law, Kurubu, Kurubu will now sign it into law. That mama's law, Kurubu. Mama no fit pronounce Tinubu, they call it Kurubu. Kurubu will now sign legalization of what? Kidnapping into law. And another thing there is, before they will say, this man had been kidnapped before they add kidnapping into the constitution of Nigeria. Do you see it now? So, Mazi the Kanu are free. All are free. I am explaining this law for you. All are free. So, if he, because of him now, go and sign kidnapping into law in Nigeria, in other way, to back it up to jail him, or whatever you have desired to do to him, which means he go also free, even if he signed kidnapping into law. Because if you want to sign a new law in every country, let me tell you how it works. In every country, like this country, if you want to introduce a new law, they will first of all look at those who have entered in prison or who have been in detention before the introduction of that new law. They will first of all do what? Automatically release them. Because the new law will not affect those ones, because they have already committed the crime before the new law. So that's why you see sometimes countries, they say they have what they call amnesty for detainees. They will first of all free all those ones. In other way, now sign it into law and make the announcement. From now henceforth, anybody that commits similar crime that Lion Man commits, from now will be punished by this, because it's already now a new law. But it cannot affect me because I have been in detention before that law was introduced. So I am looking forward to see if Nigeria will now introduce kidnapping and sign it into law. Then if they do that, they will not leave Mazi the Kanu. They will release him. After releasing him, if he go, maybe in the next year or in the next future, they will go and kidnap him again, another way to punish him with the new law. It can be easy. But even though if they amend the law, that's why I tell you, now, tell me, is there any nation that will introduce kidnapping and legalize kidnapping? Answer me, yes or no. Is there any nation who can do that? Well, Nigeria can do it too, because I don't see any human being living there. They can do it. It's possible. It's possible. They can legalize it. They can legalize it. The only thing country can legalize is own. In the language, it can legalize robbery. It can legalize stealing. It can legalize kidnapping. No. So a country when it can legalize the book, which many nations have done it. So that is the only thing that we give the James Omoto show the grant to jail him if kidnapping is officially legalized. Apart from there, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ji ndị a o ji ha na-akpa am. Ịma ebe onye o ji ndị a, and for angrily ruling is an offense against the existing constitution. James Omoto now have committed offense against the constitution of Nigeria for angrily ruling, which means he have personalizedly rule out of constitution. He personalized rule, which is offense, punishable under law. Because when he was becoming a judge, he took oath to defend the constitution against his own will. You know what I mean? So for angrily personalizing issue that's supposed to be referred to constitution, he now personalize. That's the meaning of angrily. He now personalize it, he now take the matter personal and make utterance. So I don't know those who are visiting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will do now is to outsmart this man and make that money they paid him be the worst. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu also have the right to file that he lack confidence on a sitting judge over his case. That is the only way out. So, Maxwell, I have taught you one particular knowledge today. If you go there, tell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to file a paper to the judiciary of Nigeria judiciary, say, I hereby lack confidence over my sitting judge. That is the only thing that man will be out of the way. And as soon as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu find this emotion, it's over. They will take him out and bring another person. It can never be head bend when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu put pen and say, I hereby lack confidence. I hereby lack all these people who only a day, who doesn't require it. Anarchy and the kiosk. Shut up. You know how to this thing. I'm about something. The only way out now that is standing for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he should write this thing and submit it. I hereby lack confidence over this sitting judge. James Omoto say, if he get this video, he will be shocked. The only way out is let him rule, let him file for emotion that I don't have any single confidence in my sitting judge. So I hereby requested that he be removed from my case. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the defendant. He is the one facing the case. Any judge can come in. If he like, let them bring 20 judges. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu keep on filing the emotion of lacking confidence on them, that is how that emotion will continue to be approved. That's how that emotion will continue to be approved. Because that is his right. Do you understand me now? When one of my brother has a case in Europe, I attended that court case. When we discussed with the lawyer finish, I look at him. Then when I discovered that the judge doesn't like black people, I told that my brother, I said, you have one thing to do here now. He was shocked when I told him that. The lawyer said, no, I said, come. You have one thing to do now. I said, you will go in there, you take excuse, when they will ask you, that time they were going to ask you, do you have anything to say? Because the court have the right to ask the defendant, do you have anything to say, even when the lawyer is standing. I said, you have only one chance. He said, what is that? I said, that time they will ask you, do you have anything to say? Tell them, yes, my lord, I have something to say. Immediately attack the judge. Tell the judge, I lack confidence in you. I don't have confidence in you in this case. I say, the courtroom will scatter. He said, that means they have to return him back to detention. I said, are you afraid of being in detention, or are you afraid to be a free man? Go back to the detention. It's better. First of all, Pirago Georgia Pepia Lozo. Lonya like Ndoji, he doesn't like black people. Peronia Pepe Godia Lozo. Come out him for road. Start here. Let them bring another judge. And that is how that our brother keep on respecting me till today. See, I said, that is, I thought, maybe when they just say, do you have anything to tell the court? He said, yes. He said, I don't have confidence in you. My life is in danger in you. They asked him reason. He said, I know you are a racist. All the police, everybody was like, prison waters, everybody like, where this word is coming from? The lawyer put his face on the ground. The lawyer now stand up and say, my client have lacked confidence on you, judge. So this case will not continue until another judge is being fixed. They carry him. I was there. They put handcuff on his hand back again. They carry him to prison. I say, goodbye, my brother. Go well. Go and stay there until. And then when they changed the judge now rule. Give him every benefit. He won every benefit, which the other judge wanted to deny him. He won every benefit. And when they calculate the benefit and minus it, that my brother, you don't know how many months he stayed there. He has to stay 6 months to complete that benefit and come out. If the other, it will stay there more longer. When they came out, it was like, Ayoma, how do you know this thing? I said, come, you don't allow somebody who hates you to decide your matter. Whoever that hates you doesn't have the right to decide your matter. This is how the world works. We are in a civilized world. Let him remove the guy. You have the fundamental right and the constitutional right to remove the guy from the road. Why haven't them removed this guy? Okay, Agabi were deceiving him now. Agabi was busy deceiving him. Aloy Ejimako was busy. You know, when I told you that Aloy Ejimako know what he's doing, many people will not believe. Because they blind. Emakwala okay? Okay? Okolo. Ola taglopa. Okay? You know that? Ola taglopa yala fuoi. We never feel the pain until okay akachicha kukuropa. Opo in the morning it's also dealing with a pain. Have you asked yourself how? Why are you not feeling that pain when that rat was eating you at this? Or Aloy Ejimako le Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Aloy Ejimako was paid. Simple. Allegation. He was paid to achieve this thing. The siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu were paid to achieve this thing. Common sense is not common. Ima la mad le mad ya wala fi oyi lion man mana lihu bompetelaso ale eme. It is done in this world. Mlatag, Adema Fugoi, ke happy feed the pair. Ke huna ko ha. Prince Mimi, o logro la Abuja, o loro la o mahia. Ke business ya. Ndị Igbo, ndị na-enwe accountability. Ịmana ihe ọjọọ ahụ unu ji, ihe ọjọọ unu na-eme na Nigeria mana unu ahụ. Where somebody will achieve something, nobody will ask how come he achieved this thing. Come try them for abroad here. Come and buy apartment here without proving how you get the money. Chineke power. Come and try them here. But in Nigeria, somebody will just build house. No traceable business. No single traceable business. I say na Chineke goziele. Chineke goziele. Oya mere ihe ọjọọ ju everywhere n'obodo anyị. It's against the law, international law, everywhere. Your enemy can never decide your future, can never make a decision of your future. Because every future that of your enemy will make is to have to destroy you. So let him strike him out. Yadala ya ngwa kabukwa ya echi unu tonu kwa ya unu twist ya nsogbu adịghị. Yadala ya ngwa sometime onye ọ dị ngwa adịghị eru ebe ọ na-eje o. Sometime onye ọ dị ngwa doesn't get to his destination. Adara ọnwụrụ n'ụzọ ọ dị ike buru ya n'ụzọ. Onye ọ dị ngwa but onye ji wayọ laga focus o bife ma ha ye pu onye ahụ ọ dị ngwa ọzọ ya gafezie ya ebe ahụ o nwere nwundu cross ya laga onwe. Because ha hụrụ mentality unu. These people, Nigeria studying the Igbo. Happens of study Chandi Igbo, study. But ebe nyere ha IPOB. Happens of study Chani. Mana na anyị nwere light brain. Mana na anyị nwere light brain. Look at how he came in. I want to handle this case fast. I know you have been here for too long. This case have lasted for this. Unala publish here, they post here. Yeah, it's like this judge we handle this case very fast. Mailanya. Do you see me post that nonsense? Me at the craze. My has said this is psychologist. Is applying psychological method on you people. I said for such man to accept to come and sit for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case, it doesn't mean well for him. Do you know how many, when I told you, did you believe until you hear it on news? Do you know how many judges they approach? Do you know how many judges that? 10 judges, 10. They approached 10 judges, all of them rejected to come and handle the case. Onye nka maputa. Before ya maputa, which means he have already decided evil. Hana publish here, my brother. Salutation, no. When have salutation become love? I want him to say like this generation, our forefathers, this generation, I have never seen a generation very foolish that this is our generation. Very, very foolish. This generation, hana goof, hana kemaya, hana okokin. So generation na hang gogoro hang shepe hang keliham Alomobita, hang on, take issue jade hamma. How do you think that they will be reasoning well? Our forefather get a hang on. Oh, where hang on? Highest in my hang on over my own work. Natural. Get a house, get Kunu Giles Chofima. Eba be ngonka, ye ngonka, gi serenka, gi fonka, gi fiyanka limi, gi fiyanka lono, gi fiyanka ha. Why won't you, this generation, be foolish? That is why a Fulani woman told Aloy de Jimanko to go and file for the trial of the case. Your enemy now is not telling you how you are going to defeat her. And you call him Mommy Binta. Mommy Binta Yako. When a lawyer begin to call a judge Mommy, ehona because you're not addressing a judge as your mommy, so you don't know who give birth to you. You don't know your mommy. Na mgbe m na-agụ na aṅụ oke ihe ọṅụṅụ ọ na-emebisi nwoke adịghị echiche ọfụma unu adịghị aṅụ oke ihe ọṅụṅụ mkwu asị ma ọ gbasara m ọ ya unu ṅụrụ gaba o ṅụrụ na ihe ṅụrụ ihe unu ṅụrụ ya gaba unu ahụ na ka ahụ anya dị unu na Naịjirịa ṅụrụ ihe ṅụrụ gaba. So that is the only idea I have offered here. So let them strike that is the only thing because it's constitutional. It's constitutional. So let him strike the man out and go back in detention and wait. Let us see another person that we accept to come and manage illegality. After this one, I don't think anybody will come. So if Nigeria government decided to hold him there, we said this thing earlier. What can not there? No come malonya no there. Illegally. Then unu nyere ndị opportunity. Anyị gwara ha onwe onye ọzọ ga-pull Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out the lab IPOB. Unu mere elu, unu mere ala. Our IPOB will pull him there. Akwụna agbacha, akwụna agbarichala. Unu agara nke Babangida. Unu ejere nke that idiot alapo Gowon. Unu ejere nke Sultan of Sokoto. That idiot terrorist and ji ha fuchish everywhere. Eshinshi. Unu ejere nke unu ejere nke Jihadists man. Unu ejere nke Obasanjo. Unu agara chala helili unu agara. Lezuzu ngare. Unu lezuzu. Kunu zuzu na ase ke ala pe aga njoko gara ami ke boot ya. Kunu gachara ami, where is your boot? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have come to this point of trying to bring disgrace, going to these people. As what? As I have getting. Then let us say no, he may not even be aware of what these people have done. maybe he may not be aware. Because I'm thinking about left, I'm thinking about right. I said, maybe he may not be aware. Because I don't think Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will ever stay and allow his siblings approve it that his siblings will go and see Obasanjo for what? Or to go and see Gowon, to go and see Sultan of Sokoto, what? I don't think he will do it. That's what I'm saying. Up at my joy, Mazi my joy, or guy. Because they have get you and there, Hagawaga, Casey. These are the among the questions I want to ask. Makechi, another time. What is the meaning of all this? Nke ha gachara now, where is the result? No result. Even that is what is giving them audacity. That's what is giving them courage to strike more and more. You people don't know what is called freedom. People who are demand. Do you know the meaning of freedom? Do you know the meaning of freedom? One, freedom, you have to be in a born army and a born brave soldier. You fear nobody. You stand in the front of anybody to say whatever you want to say and turn your back. You don't look face. Don't give dime. That is the spirit of freedom for you. In Bible, according to Bible, Jesus Christ did it. He confronted the elders of the Jew. And for that, they say he is challenging them. They say, crucify him, because he's challenging them. So what are we talking about? Mmadụ ga-eji bịa. Akamburu amụma maybe la ihe mere a na-asị lion man na ha mere mmadụ asị m ha unu gacha ije unu na-aga ihe ihere ga-awụ nke unu. Eburu m ha ya amasị unu gacha ije a onwe ihe ga-apụtara ime. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unu mere elu unu mere ala. Ọ masị unu boycott IPOB. Ọ masị unu ga-aha ya literally destroy IPOB. Ọ bụla ọ masị unu mecha, you people will come back to IPOB. It's IPOB that will pull Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out. Nkulia ka ọbụla ma ekwuru ya. Nze ọ bụla ọ masị unu ga-ebe ahụ gba Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na DOS emekwa nke a na IPOB amego ya abandon na nke unu sachacha asị ya. Ọnụ unu jikwa share unu ga-alọghachi IPOB gbusi ikpere labụlala sị IPOB, we are sorry. You people will handle Mazi Nnamdi Kanu back to us. Unu meche oke ike hụ unu, ike gbu unu ahapụ ya ga alawa. Enu ihe mbara unu, Alloyd na ụmụnne akwụ ike agwụla unu. Ọkwụ na ahapụla ya. Small unu ahapụ ya finally, unu alawazie. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ewerezi aka ya chọwa kee IPOB. Maka kezie ebe IPOB nọ unu bịakwa o. Asị ya okay. Ide sozi ụmụnne gị again. Ike ọgwụla aya. Let us work together. Already we are working to bring him out. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out. And he is not coming out to come and suffer again for Biafra. Biafra is already achieved. Biafra is already achieved. What is coming is to enjoy what he suffered for. Biafra is already achieved. That anumpama. So if anybody want to restore Biafra without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu spit on his face, Look at, do you know that that word is a sabotage word? It's a sabotage. Many of you don't know. You just look at that sentiment as is a sabotage, indirectly sabotage. Indirectly sabotage. That is what that statement he posted on his wall meaning. Because omogo sigin na ohuna. Omogo ihe ohunu. Ima hele ato yo jo na ihe na me because of nzuzu no zuzugo. Sabotage lo. Ima this boy was working with Ekperima. None of you know. This boy was working with Ekperima. He came back to IPOB for more information. He pretended to come back to IPOB for more information. But unfortunately, when he came, already leadership have already strike that Ekperima in Finland. So he now see that lawa ya pretend they are not IPOB. He was the one who printed that photo and sent Ekperima. Ekperima was circulating that photo. He was the one, he was the genesis of that photo. He printed it and sent and showed this is Mazi. Ekperima jump up, begin to circulate that photo. He was the one who handed it over to Ekperima. That fake photo. He came back to IPOB trying to pretend. Unfortunately, a strike on Kayana Rosie Wayo. That guy. I'm going to be here at this journal. I've discovered a lot of things. Because of this journey, him and Matago through this journey. My guy, people work room, even Kahania, my community, talk less of coming closer to me. I never know that a human being can be this dangerous because of ego. Because of ego, human being. I never knew him. If anybody tell me that a human being is such dangerous, I will never believe. Because I will be using myself to compare other person, not knowing that this word, human being, is very dangerous. God forbid. Ego. Ka ahụ ego eji me enjoy. Ogulao. Human being now will not turn himself to a dangerous beast. Great Biafrans and lovers of freedom, this broadcast have come to an end. May God bless our new week. May it be a week of total blessing to us. Whatever we have been seeking for, may Chukwu Okike Pụrụ Ime Ihe Niile grant us our heart desire. See you next time. Ndewo. Of November 2025, the year and the month of our Lord Elohim. From me, from here, it is good morning to all our Christian brothers and sisters and mothers and fathers, uncles. I want to seize this opportunity to say happy Sunday to every one of you out there, both those in diaspora and those in Biafra land. Great Biafrans and lovers of freedom, my name remains Lionman Leone. Lionman Leone, I hail from Obingwa. Obingwa is in Abia province in Biafra land. By the special grace of Chukwu Okike Abiyama Primi Henile, I voluntarily and willingly choose to help and contribute my own quota in the restoration of Biafra in the Department of Media and as Assistant Deputy National Coordinator in this very land of Brazil. And I want to see this opportunity, this media opportunity, to thank the honorable men and women in this very land of Brazil who took it upon themselves to remain very focused and very firm in this very struggle. Even when others are minding their business, even when others doesn't want to sacrifice for future. But these micro few individuals, they are not discouraged by the character of others. They are not discouraged by the insult of others who does not know what freedom is all about. I thank them all because, why I'm thanking them? Because we have come very close to the point of what we are searching for. In life, consistency and the value of your pursuit is what brings success to the table. And again, being courageous. That is why we, the Christians, we said the Spirit of God is the spirit of boldness and fearless. The program is restored. I think I'm having something. Oh God of Nazareth, what is going on here? Is this program restored? I think Facebook want to flag me down or what? Is it restored? Yes. I think it's stable. Please, if it's stable from your side, because I'm seeing some signals from my own side here. If you have stable, if it's stable for your own side, but let me indicate through comment section, please. Let me see if I can do some more settings here. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Martin. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you very much. Let me first by thanking those who have joined this very broadcast. Let me thank you all out there who have joined this program so much. Dozier Chidi, you are welcome, and Onyi Best, you are welcome. Every other persons in this very broadcast, please, you are welcome. You do yourself a favor by sharing to your own wall so that those who are following you will also join this very broadcast today. Kenneth, God bless you, you are welcome. So, this is where I found some disturbing attitude or character towards our umbrella of faith. We so much believe in theory, but sometimes when it comes to time to be practical, we now begin to display the attitude of indulgence, which can be